Hello Beauty News family, welcome to Beauty News. This is the 29th of November edition.
Isn't that, it's Black Friday, isn't it?
So, all right, this will be going up on the 28th for a lot of people who are in the US. We live in the future, it's great.
It's raining.
Yeah, it's raining here.
Raincoat.
Yep. Now, we are going to be doing a Black Friday video. This year, it's going to go up. It'll be up now. When you're watching this, it'll be up, or like maybe
in
an hour after or something like that. It depends when you're watching the video. So there are some Black Friday deals you might expect to see in this video, but they're not going to be in this video. Yeah. They're going to be in the Black Friday video.
Yeah, so there's a few like vaults and things coming from like Anastasia Beverly Hills and Colourpop that we would have incorporated into this video, but we made a split last minute decision to make a Black Friday video, even though last week we're like, it's not happening, it's not happening, it's not happening.
Do it.
And now we're like,
we're doing it.
We'll do it. So yeah, if you do want to see all the deals and the vaults and everything that are releasing on Black Friday, there will be, like Hayley said, a second video that we'll link in the description box. But before we get on to updates, we've got some sponsors.
We do. If you're running your own business and you want to get yourself prepared for the new year,
that's us.
That's us. Always, every year, HoneyBook can seriously help. HoneyBook is an online business management tool that will help you organize all of the back-end business. Everything from contracts to clients and invoices can all be handled in one place. You'll find professional templates, e-signatures, and you can even consolidate services that you already use like QuickBooks, Excel, or Gmail. So whether you are running a small business or a freelancer,
or you're a YouTuber,
that too, HoneyBook can really help you out. Save time and do more of what you love. Right now, HoneyBook is offering our listeners 50% off when you visit honeybook.com/beauty. Payment is flexible and this promotion applies whether you pay monthly or annually. So go to honeybook.com/beauty for 50% off your first year. If you're looking to treat yourself or someone special this holiday season, we have the jewelry company for you. Noemi are a fine jewelry company that believes that finding the right piece at the right price shouldn't be difficult. Noemi cut out the middleman, design and manufacture in-house and then sell direct to the customer. So you can have access to fine jewelry and save an average of 50% compared to other luxury brands. Noemi use reclaimed 18-karat gold to aid in sustainability, and when it comes to choosing stones in your jewelry, they offer certified natural conflict-free stones or lab-created diamonds. You'll receive an IGI certificate detailing color, clarity, and appraisal value of your piece. And Noemi also offer a lifetime warranty and free shipping and returns on every product, including engravings and custom designs. So if you are looking for the finest quality jewelry from a luxury brand that you can trust, look no further. Go to hellonoemi.com/beauty to see their collections and get $50 off your first purchase with promo code BEAUTY. Just go to hellonoemi.com/beauty and don't forget to use our promo code BEAUTY for $50 off your first purchase. All right, guys, so we are going to get into updates. We've only got two. Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson.
Yes.
So we saw the final video. That's very exciting. Actually, I know some people are really sad that that series is over, but basically they showed that they are doing like a little rejig to the Mini Controversy palette. Wow, we just started and I'm already struggling. Mini Controversy palette. They've put a green in there. So they've taken out diet root beer. They've put in that green that everyone wanted and they're calling it Put It Back.
Yeah, see, this is an interesting move, and look, I understand why a lot of people are excited about this, but I personally sort of feel more for the people that are disappointed in this.
Yeah.
So there's two reasons I don't love this. Okay, so let's point out the reasons why this is a good idea.
Yeah.
So in the series, there was a green that they took out of the large palette, and people were like, why'd you do that? It was such a lovely green. I think I even said that in the video when we talked about it. So, you know, I understand that they were listening to feedback. I personally think it doesn't fit well in this palette. Shane did show them all swatched together and he's like, look how nice they look. And they do complement each other to some degree.
They do.
But I think the idea about these palettes, they were a mix of colourful and wearable, all of a sudden you've made the Mini Controversy really quite unwearable. You've taken out one of the sort of transition shades that really made the palette work, and you've put in a colour that a lot of people probably wouldn't use. So people who bought the original one but wanted the green feel a little bit upset at this.
Yeah.
And then there's people that probably wanted the original format and are upset that they missed out, and now they're going to get one with a green in it. But Jeffree has come out to say that they're also releasing it in a single form.
Yeah, so there was a fan asking if Put It Back can be made for purchase individually, and Jeffree Star said we will discuss options.
Not just that, he put on an Instagram story. Yeah, okay. And we can insert it now.
We're taking out one of the shades. It will be out in March, but this isn't like, oh my God, you guys, if you want the green shade, hi Birdie. If you want the green shade, you don't have to rebuy the palette, because I'm going to make sure that we do a single shade for Miss Emerald Green. If you missed out on the palette and you want to buy it, of course, or if you want to rebuy it, of course you can. But we are not going to force you to buy a palette if you just want that green shade.
What he said in that video was it's also coming out in singles, and that's also going to be sort of a sneak peek of what they were planning on doing next year anyway, which is bringing out some of their most popular shades in singles. He just sort of said that this was going to bring the release a lot more forward. So so next year there will be it in a single, and I think in March they're restocking.
Yeah, and that's when it'll be available.
Yeah. So, you know, I think that doesn't upset me too much, because I think that they've balanced it pretty well. But I do understand why it was some people thought it was a weird move.
Yeah.
All right, just really quickly, Kaleidos, their lip products are now available. We've seen the matte ones, so the Lip Tonic liquid lipsticks. These are $16 each. And the Lucid lip glosses are also $16 each, but right now they've got a Black Friday sale happening all week, and you can buy any Kaleidos lippy and get another one 50% off. All right, up to the top. We're going to new stuff. And what have we seen from Beauty Bay?
We've seen some of their eye shimmer products. So these are the liquid crystal eyeshadows, and they're selling them, it looks like they're selling them in 2 trios.
Yeah.
So they're £15 each. The first one is called Solstice, and it contains a rich burgundy, a champagne gold, and an emerald green. And the second one is called Equinox, and that contains a rich copper with gold reflex, a soft white with silver reflex, and a black with gold reflex.
Available now at Beauty Bay.
It's riveting.
I'm very excited.
I hate their packaging so much.
That's fair. All right, Benefit. This is something I never even thought. Like, I can imagine them wanting to expand this range.
Yeah.
But I just don't care enough about the range to even foresee what they're going to do. But I'm glad they did this. It's a fair move. So they're adding to their Porefessional primer range. They have released the Porefessional Hydrate primer. It's currently available on their US website for $32, and it hydrates. You can get it in full size and also a mini. So it's designed to be the same sort of pore minimizing, have the same properties as the original and the Pearl, but it's got 12-hour hydration added into it. So it's oil-free, it's got hyaluronic acid and shea butter. So that's the difference between it. It's still going to be a silicone primer. And I think that's an interesting move though, because I don't think it's the lack of hydration that stops people from buying Porefessional. It's the fact that silicone primers don't suit all people.
Yeah.
So I think it would have been better to maybe bring out like a pure hydrating primer without the silicone. But
can I just say, becoming someone with dry skin, I have found that silicone primers are actually best for people with dry skin.
Well, I think it just depends on if it clogs your skin.
Yeah.
Silicone primers for me generally don't clog my skin, so I can use them happily, but some people can't. So it's just one of those things you have to learn through experience.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of added hydration. There's nothing wrong with that. And it's a very popular range, so I know why they did it. But it would be nice to see them branch out of the silicone pore filling range with their primers.
They could do a lot with primers.
Yeah, long wearing primers, hydrating primers, anti-aging primers. Like there are a lot of different things you can do. SPF primers. They don't need to just be Porefessional. But it's a very popular range, so they love to expand on what works already.
Yes.
Yep.
From BH Cosmetics, we see the final mini Zodiac palette. This is Sagittarius. So again, it's a 9-color palette. It's retailing for $7 US.
No, it's a special price of $7, and the full price will be $14. So it's an introductory price.
Did all of the palettes get that?
I don't know. I think we always just reported that they were 14. Maybe they've copped a bit of backlash. I do know that people were complaining that some of them didn't turn up to the US site. So there was a couple of palettes that were missed because they didn't get the stock, I think, to the US site. So maybe this is sort of like a, let's try to appease people a little bit. I don't know. It's interesting.
Chanel, we have the Illuminating Powder Duo. So this is a limited edition powder highlight, and it's supposed to capture and reflect light for a naturally luminous appearance. So this has essentially 2 shades. So on one side, it's a light champagne. On the other side, it's a champagne.
Yeah, they're very similar. And swatched, I'm like, you didn't, like, it looks cool, you know. And also, okay, if you are very, very particular about the nuances in your highlighter, if you do have quite fair skin, you can wear this winter, summer. I understand. Do you know what I like about it? It looks like crop circles.
It does. I love it. Look, Chanel, whenever they go all out with like their pan design, it's always really, really cool.
Yeah, but I like this one because I just feel like the nerd in me is like, I know it's not crop circles.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing it as mini crop circles.
Fair.
And I think that sort of icy white colour is a pretty colour.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it really tells you their target audience.
Yes.
Rich white women.
People.
But it is a pretty colour. So,
it is.
You know, there you go.
So it's available now in the UK and some European countries, coming soon to the US.
Yes. All right, we've seen a holiday collection from Chantecaille. This is a fairly large collection, and it is available now on their website. So we've seen the lip crystal. I think the spelling of this is interesting. Cristal.
Yes.
It's $51 US, and it comes in 3 shades. So essentially you've got sort of like a nude, a red, and a berry. Then we've got, it's a radiant powder, Eclat Brilliant, and it's $92 US. So this is a gold highlighter in packaging that looks like it's got gold flakes on it, which is quite pretty. It's got
I love their packaging this year.
Yeah, it is. Everything's gold. It's all looking gold. Oh, and the lip crystals are sparkly.
They are. They're a glitter lipstick.
They're a glitter lipstick, which I didn't really expect to see from Chantecaille.
No, neither did I.
It has permeated even the high-end fancy brands. Then we have, this is an interesting product. It's also $92, and it's a soft blurring and perfecting luminous powder balm. So it's like a balm to powder sort of product that is supposed to invisibly perfect and mattify while adding a subtle glow.
I think this is going to be similar to the product that Rain Morris released.
Interesting, but it doesn't look like that in the pan.
No, it doesn't.
Actually looks like a powder.
It does look like a powder.
So I just feel like this is what they would generally call a beauty powder. A powder that is sort of, it's sort of finely milled, blurs the skin a little bit, mattifies, but also has a touch of luminosity, similar to Hourglass ambient lighting powders, but probably maybe a little bit more, I guess, I would assume refined and mattifying.
Yeah.
But it could have silicons in it.
It's interesting.
To blur the skin. But it's interesting. It's $92 US. They also have a gold clutch.
Yes.
This is probably even more surprising. It is like a Perspex clutch with little gold flakes in it, which does match the packaging design for the collection, which is a smart move, but it also just seems so strange that you're going to a makeup brand to buy a clutch. That's $98 US. Then we have the Buff and Blur brush. This is $52 US. It's a high-tech vegan bristle brush, and it's supposed to be designed for bronzer, highlighter, or pressed powder. Then we have the Pure Rose Water. This is 75 mils. I believe this is a permanent product in limited edition packaging. So it's an icon of theirs, but it's, in limited edition rose designed packaging. Then we have a bunch of packs, stacks of packs. So we've got the Radiance Firming Essentials. This comes in 3 different varieties. You have gold, which has a bunch of their gold skincare range. This is $425 US. Just that's chump change, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Then we've got the Platinum, which is their platinum products. Each of these packs do contain 3 products, but they vary from pack to pack, whether they're eye products or serums or masks or whatever. This Platinum one is $540 US. And then there's the Rose version, which is $240 US. Then we have the Wild Pear, which comes in 2 shade varieties. So these are their products that they donate some portion to an animal sort of charity or a conservation project. This contains a blush and a lipstick that sort of match. So these are $88 each, and one of them contains the cheek shade in the B version, and a lip veil, and then there's one that contains the Butterfly, which is a little bit more muted, and it contains a lip veil as well. And then the last thing is the Bio-Lifting Travel Collection.
This one's painful.
$345, and these look like minis.
I think they are.
Travel minis.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's a lot of money for minis. I'm just putting it out there.
It's a lot of money for everything.
Yep. We have 2 things from Ciate. Let's start with the easiest thing. This is an extension to their Jessica Rabbit collection. It's a Jessica Rabbit nail polish. Yep. So it's a red glitter shade.
Yeah, and it's available now for £12 on the Ciate London website. I do want to say they should have just done something like this for the collection.
Yeah.
Because Ciate started with nail polishes, and this looks very Jessica Rabbit. The bottle looks cool. It suits the vibe. I have more confidence that this will be good quality compared to some of their makeup releases. So
that eyeshadow palette, I'm still not over it.
Yeah, and it's fair enough. You should be pissed off about it. So I feel like they really should have curated the collection and trim the fat. Yeah,
trim the fat that you can't make work well.
Yes.
And we also have some palettes. So they're called Editor palettes, and they're releasing 4 of them. So they're dazzling eyeshadow palettes inspired by dreamy holiday destinations. They're 18 pan palettes. They're supposed to be pigment rich, buttery smooth mattes and sparkling metallics, encased in a slick case with a mega mirror for easy application.
All right.
Look, I'm sorry, but these look like
Makeup Revolution. They do indeed. Like to the extreme.
Yeah, they do.
They look like cheap millennial pink plastic packaging. Same pan design as Makeup Revolution. Look, I do think the colour stories, did we go through the shades?
No, so there's 4. We've got Saint Tropez, which is like the rusty shade
burnt
range.
peach, rust tones, golden sands, terracotta. Yeah.
Aspen is the blue with the brown, and it's
supposed to echo the skyline of the mountains.
Correct. Tullum, it's meant to be like Tullum's spectacular coastline and sunset skies. Champagnes, rose golds,
browns,
bright mattes.
Bright mattes.
Yeah,
I don't know where their bright mattes are.
Then we've got Mykonos. So this has cool tones, warm golds. Cool tones and warm golds.
There we go. Anyway, another thing. Okay, so I think that having these kind of colour stories, even though the last 2 look very similar, I think it's a good move for brands to bring out different colour stories because colour is very popular.
Yes.
There are people that, like us, that are shying away from colour again. We're like colour fatigued, but colour still sells. So it's smart to have these. I have no confidence in the Ciate eyeshadow formula.
Sorry, neither do I.
From everything I've tried over the years, it varies so much from palette to palette. It's like they reformulate every time they create a new palette, and they're just getting worse.
Yeah.
So I see what they're trying to do.
Yeah, but it's not.
But their quality needs to shine through.
Yeah.
And you can come up with colour stories that are vaguely interesting, and copy formats that sell well, but they sell well because they're not in this price bracket. Let's be real.
They're £29.
You know, I think Makeup Revolution do sell because they're quite a lot cheaper. And I don't think a brand like Ciate that sits in like a middle the middle band of sort of makeup prices.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be looking like and probably emulating Makeup Revolution. It just seems really strange.
Yeah, I don't understand. All right, let's talk about Colourpop. Oh, we're going to be here for a while.
And this is flowing over from last week, because last week we only talked about an update from Colourpop. There was no new news, but when I was editing, some stuff came out and I was like, you can wait till next week. So this is sort of 2 weeks worth.
Yes. So we see a little bit, I'm assuming, I don't know if this is their whole holiday collection. I feel like I would be an absolute fool to assume that it is.
I don't think
I'm just going to say, here is a very small portion of their holiday collection.
They're probably going to have like 3 rounds of holidays.
Yeah, they probably will. So it's the Good as Gold collection. It's going to launch on the 2nd of December. And what we see is a 12 pan palette, some metallic liquid, what are they? Oh my God, they're metallic liquid liners.
Yay, good.
Oh, that's exciting.
And also a pair of lashes. So this has just been posted right before we filmed this. So hopefully as we're talking, there's more information on the screen. Otherwise, we'll either have to update you next week or check out our Instagram where we will post about this. But yeah, right now we're just seeing a really small collage with not much information. So it's very, very early news. Something that did launch last week was an extension to the Kathleen Lights and Colourpop collaboration. Because, you know...
Why not?
Why not?
I've actually lost count how many times they've done this.
I don't care.
No.
Anyway, essentially what this is just repackaged old stuff. So they have brought out the Minor in Astrology palette, which is, the new thing about it is it's an empty palette with Kathleen Lights x Colourpop on it.
Yep.
Everything in it is single eyeshadows from their permanent range. It's curated by Kathleen Lights. Fucking yay. And then her 4 blushes that she brought out earlier this year, I don't know, 6 months ago, whatever it was, they originally came in little slips, but now they have made little compacts for them. And you can also buy it, oh my God,
you buy
in a
all
curated palette.
With 2 extras.
With 2 extras. So this is, once again, the 4 blushes that she's created in this curated palette that's the same as the one that you can get with all the eyeshadows. But she's also picked a bronzer and a highlighter from the permanent collection that she likes.
This just feels lazy.
It is lazy.
It's making me want to have a nap.
I know. So the 24 pan palette is $45 US. The compact blushes, buying them individually, is $9 US. Or you can also buy the curated face palette for $45 US. So once again, it's all old stuff.
Or you could just screenshot the shades and wait until they have a build your own palette sale and get them even cheaper.
Or just build your own palette.
Absolutely.
Because we don't need to follow what Kathleen Lights likes.
No.
We have our own thoughts.
Mate, it just feels uninspired.
Look, that is the last thing I'd call inspired. I don't understand. I don't get it.
It's ridiculous.
All right, 2 more collections.
There are. We see Bare Necessities. Makes me think of Baloo.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it's a Bare Necessities collection. It's a 30 shade eyeshadow palette, so it's one of those big ones. And a brush roll containing 16 face and eye brushes. The brush roll I like. The blush roll. The brush roll I'm down with. I do like the nude palette, I like the shades very much.
Yeah.
But it's too big.
It's verging on Morphe.
I just don't want
We're
Colourpop.
coming full circle.
Yeah, I don't want Colourpop to become the next Morphe. Like,
They're doing
it's just killing me.
Yeah, but these are all releasing on the 28th of November. So around the time you're watching this, it's just launched.
Yeah.
When I first saw this, I was okay with it because similar to you, I don't mind a nude palette. It is way too big, but also the more I see swatches of it, the more I think
it's not actually
it's
that
not
brown.
actually, yeah. Okay, so it is a nude palette.
Yeah.
Cool. I've been banging on for about a year how I want like a really nice sort of versatile brown palette, and when I look at this, there are literally maybe 6 browns, 7 browns. So for me,
otherwise they're like oranges or
champagnes,
mauvey tones,
some golds.
And, you know, I don't look at like a dirty orange and call it brown. Like,
but they're not claiming it's brown. They're claiming it's nude. But I also don't look at a dirty orange and call it a nude.
No, neither do I.
So I think this is interesting. It sort of looks like they've just taken some of their warm palettes, some of their more champagne palettes, and just smudged into one big one. Look, it's going to sell, but I'm not going to be the buyer. But if I had it, I would wear it.
Yeah.
But once again, it doesn't tick the boxes for what I've been looking for in a sort of brownie nude palette. Anyway, so there's that. Then we also have another collection that has launched. This launched last week, and it is
the Butterfly collection.
Yeah, it's called the Come Fly With Me Butterfly Collection. So in the collection, it contains the Flutter by eyeshadow palette. This is $18 US. And this, in the photos, looks very, very, very purple. But I think it's because the packaging makes it look purple, and having the gold background to the eyeshadows really amplifies the purple. But when you do see them swatched, they just look like mauvey nudes, rosy mauvey nudes. So again, it sort of feels quite repetitive, which is not a surprise, but the design is quite pretty. Then there is the Velvet Blur Luxe Lipstick. You can buy these individually for $7.50 each, or $34 for the bundle. There are 5 shades. There's also Super Shock Shadows, $6 each. There's 4 new shades. One of them is duochrome and very pretty.
I know.
So that one's called Flying Circus. It sort of looks like other things they've got in the collection, but it is pretty, I'm not gonna lie. Then we've got 2 Jelly Much eyeshadows, $8 US each. And there's also the Pixie Puff Loose Highlighter in Flyby. This is $16 US, and this is, it's sort of like
loose highlighter
with a puff on the top. So that's different from what they've brought out in the past, but that all launched last week. All right, Editing Cat here, and believe it or not, there is more Colourpop to talk about. I thought I'd just touch on this quickly because it's releasing later this week, so it should be up by the time you're watching this. We've seen this year's Super Shock Shadow in collaboration with No Kill LA. So Colourpop have been doing a collaboration with No Kill LA for 3 or 4 years now, and so far we've just seen the Super Shock Shadow. So the shade is Positively Perfect, and all proceeds will be donated to Best Friends Animal Society, but that's all we've seen so far. Now, in past years, they have done bigger collections, so there might be more being added to this. If there is, we'll update you next week, but this is what we've seen so far. All right, I thought I'd also throw this in really quickly for people that may bring this up if we don't touch on it. Colourpop have also shown what looks like 3 new 9-pan palettes. There's Lovebird, Bird of Paradise, and Night Owl. We have seen these before. These were out quite a few months ago, and they were Ulta exclusive. But as of this week, they have come to colourpop.com. So they will be new to the Colourpop website. And if you are international, you'll have access to them. But we aren't going to talk in depth about them because these are technically old releases. All right, speaking of Ulta exclusive Colourpop, it looks like there is a new palette coming to Ulta. It's going along with the sort of butterfly theme, but this one is more browns, nudes, and peachy colours. And it's called a Flutter. This is a 12-pan eyeshadow palette, It's got mattes, it's got a couple of pressed glitters and a couple of shimmers. We don't have too many details about it, but some people have spotted it already in Ulta stores. So we'll keep you updated if this is a larger collection, or if we find out more, we'll probably update you next week.
From Fenty Beauty, we see a whole bunch of new Trophy Wife stuff. So originally they had the Kilowatt highlighter in Trophy Wife. Now they have created a pack that contains everything you could possibly want in Trophy Wife. So there's the Kilowatt highlighter. There's also a gloss bomb. There is a hyper metallic liquid eyeliner and a hyper glitz lipstick, and that all comes in a patent leather makeup bag. It's retailing for $69 US. They also have the Fairy Bomb shimmer powder in Trophy Wife for $28 US.
Yeah, so this is like a loose version of the highlighter.
Yeah, so it's all the gold things.
Yeah, very, very gold. So
Yes.
yeah, if that kind of gold suits you, they've got your back.
There you go. From Gracefull, we see their Holiday 2019 nail polish collection. This is the Christmas at Hogwarts collection.
Yep.
So this is the second Harry Potter themed collection they've done this year, which makes sense because their last one was very popular. Now, as I mentioned, these shades, they're going to be in order on the screen, so you'll be able to see what they are. We've got Hagrid and the Tree, Mistletoe Kiss, Silver Sparkler, Christmas at Hogwarts, Dumbledore's Present, Love Mum, I've Got Gifts, Frog's Choir, Yuletide Ball, and Merry Christmas Hermione.
Cute. I do like Dumbledore's Present looks like a beetle.
It does.
It looks really cool. And there's also this one as well. It's similar, Christmas at Hogwarts.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a multi-chrome, sparkly with like snow over the top.
Yeah. It's a really pretty
They've got
collection.
some cool nail polishes.
Yeah.
So
and I feel like they are quite festive as well, which is good.
Yeah, they always go ham on the glitter, which is nice. All right, Ilmakiage have launched their holiday collection, so this is out now. There is a Colour Boss Master Palette in Treat Yourself. Look, I live by those words sometimes.
Yes.
Sometimes, not every time. So that's $49 US. There's an Infinity Matte Lip Cream, $22 US in 3 shades. One is nude, red, and terracotta. Then we have the Lip Service High Shine Lip Glaze, $19 US. We've got 3 shades, nude glitter, red gloss, and bronze glitter. There is the Cream Shader Brush, number 188, $30 US. The Duo Fiber Blending Brush, number 202, $32 US. Cuffing, what is this?
I have no idea. Cuffing
SZN set. Susan. Cuffing Susan set. US $41. Contains the matte lip cream in Matte Lit, the lip glaze in Hard Yes, and the holiday gift bag. Then there's a Naughty and Nice-ish set. I kind of like that. Naughty and Nice-ish. $44 US. It contains the matte lip cream in Matte Lit and also Matte Rager, and that comes with a holiday bag as well. Then we've got the Ice Queen Trio, $63 US. It contains 2 matte lip creams. There's Matte Lit again and Matte Glow, and then there's a lip glaze in Party Trick along with the makeup bag. They're really pushing that Matte Lit. It's in 3 damn sets.
Yeah.
Then there's the Holla Slay set, $71 US. It's got the matte lip cream in Matte Rager. A bit different, but still back in another set. And the Treat Yourself palette. You can also buy the full holiday set for $234 US.
Yes.
So it looks pretty.
I like the palette.
The palette though, it looks different in every single photo.
I don't even know what the palette really is.
Yeah, I do like them. Like I really like that there's 2 shimmers, 2 mattes, 2 shimmers, 2 mattes. I think that's the perfect split.
It's good.
And they really do complement the shade that's sort of like above and next to it, which I think is great. It's very basic. You know, it's pretty basic. It's a basic collection with
It's lip
sets.
products and an eyeshadow palette. And then they've just bundled it in so many ways to make it look like a lot.
Yes. All right. Jeffree Star is releasing a new 5-year anniversary edition. It's like a liquid lipstick pack of 5. So they're bringing back their original 5 shades from their very first Christmas collection. It's retailing $75 US. It contains Drug Lord, Doll Parts, Androgyny, Mistletoe, and Ho Ho Ho. All shades will also be available individually if you just wanted to repurchase one. And this is launching on Thursday. So there we go. He's relaunching his old Christmas pack
with a
5-year
stack of pack.
All right, editing Kat here, and I thought I'd just butt in because since filming, not only have we seen the anniversary pack of the liquid lipsticks, but we've also seen that this Thursday, Jeffree Star are releasing 2 new mirrors. So one is sort of like an iridescent white and one is like an iridescent black. And we've also seen a brand new formula of highlighter. So these are the Extreme Frost highlighters, and they're more expensive than his normal highlighters. They're going to retail for $50 US, and they're coming in a white vegan sort of faux leather looking box. So sort of looks like a jewelry box a little bit. And these are described as pure pigment highlighters. So he sort of said that you just have to touch them and then pat them on your face with your finger, so you don't need a brush. And there's not an excess of fillers in there, so it's very, very, very intense and sparkly. So these are for like the extreme highlighter fanatics, and that's why they are more expensive, because the ingredients are more expensive. But these are releasing in 3 shades. There's Sour Ice, Lick My Glit. Yeah, you heard me. And Gag Me. Now, they all sort of look iridescent white, but one shifts more of a green, one shifts more of a pink, and one shifts more of a blue. So these are launching at the same time as all the sort of Black Friday deals that he's launching, which we will talk about more in the Black Friday video. But we're talking about this here because it's not exclusive to Black Friday. I believe these are just a new product to his line.
Makeup Geek, we have a new palette for the holiday season. It's called All That Glitters. So the caption they've got with it is, all that glitters isn't always gold. Our favourite foiled eyeshadow palette will prove beneficial and valuable this holiday season, creating the perfect finish for all your events. Contains 9 foiled eyeshadows in a variety of colours, including 5 new shades. So there's a lime green, emerald green, sapphire blue, silver blue, true gold, mauve pink, amethyst purple, deep maroon with purple reflex, and a brown with a mauve undertone. It's available now for $29.99 US on the Makeup Geek website. If you want shimmers, there's shimmers.
Yeah, if you like their formula and you don't have the 5 new shades and all the other shades, and this inspires you, go for it. There is sort of information floating around about next year there's going to be a big new relaunch. Yeah. Redesigning the packaging and everything. But she did say that earlier this year. So it must have been delayed for whatever reason. But next year, hopefully, they will refresh things, because they have been getting a bit stale, which is sort of sad to see, because I feel like, especially with YouTube, I sort of grew up watching Marlena and also people reviewing Makeup Geek. It was sort of the Colourpop of the time. Yeah. So it's sort of sad to see it take a dive. I think this palette is a little bit different from what they've brought out in the past, and at least it's got sort of a cohesive theme, but I don't think it's anything to rave about.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
All right, Morphe. Last week we talked about that there's a blue palette coming. I did put on the screen what it was when we found out the next day, but we'll just briefly talk about it. There's 2 new 18 pan palettes. So there is the 18A Blue Ya Away, which is the one that we saw swatched, and it is mainly blue with a bit of greys and a couple of browns. And then there's the 18T Truth or Bare. This is a pretty brown palette. I am looking for browns, but not from Morphe. Sorry, Morphe. And Fair. These are $18 US each, and they're available now. All right, Nabla Cosmetics are launching a new collection on Black Friday. So this is not like a Black Friday deal, but it is a release coming on Black Friday. And this is the Mystic collection. It contains Glimmer Light. So this is a multi-use illuminating palette, I'm quoting this, loaded of hyper-reflective and mirrored sparkles. So essentially what it is, it's a 3-pan, very, very shimmery face palette. There's a pink, an orange, and what looks like a red or a very dark pink. Depending on your skin tone, you can use this as blushes, highlighters, blush toppers, eyeshadows, whatever you want to do. We don't have a price yet, but it's coming. Then we also have dreamy, creamy liquid lipsticks. I'm surprised no one's actually said that before.
Yeah.
So we've got 6 shades releasing. We don't have prices, once again, but they are liquid lipsticks.
Yes.
So it looks like we have some nudes, some reds, and some nudes and reds.
Good. Nudes and reds and pinks and oranges and...
It looks like nudes, pinky nudes, orangey reds and reds.
Yeah.
But when you do see them swatched, they look like nudes and reds.
Nudes and reds. Fair.
There we go. So Nabla coming at ya, just like Cleopatra. All right. Orly has released their new holiday range. I assume it's holiday. It's the Aura limited edition duochrome breathable shades. I don't know if it's holiday. It's around the holiday time. It is what it is. And they're available now for $13 each. So the shades we have are Wisdom Seeker, Wildcraft, Smoldering Soul, Spirit Light, Energy Field, and Feel the Power. So these are all just sort of different metallic shades. We've got purple, we've got a pinky colour, a copper, a blue, a green, and like a goldy green.
I love the images they've taken for these.
On that sort of background,
Yes.
yeah, I think it looks cool as well.
I feel like looking at them on the nails spoils the
I
fun.
agree. I agree.
And they're saying that this is a limited edition collection, and once they're sold out, they're gone forever.
Yeah. Well, that's how limited edition should be.
work. Yes.
At least they're sticking to it.
Yes.
Good on them.
We have a new lipstick range from Revlon. These are called the Super Lustrous Luscious Mattes. So it's the super lustrous lipsticks, but in a matte formula. These are going to be available December 2019 at like drugstores and mass retailers in the US. I have no idea when they're coming to Australia.
Yeah.
They're going to retail for around $9.49. There's 24 classic and trend forward shades. So there are some like, you know, interesting colors in there, but also some very wearable colors.
Yeah.
And some of them are going to be online exclusive shades.
Let me guess. It's going to be the grey, the black, and the purple.
Probably. So the shades are Spice Cocoa, Rhythm and Blues, After Hours, Hot Date, Untold Stories, Moonlight, Fire and Ice, Onyx, Hot Chocolate, On Fire. Look,
there's a lot. They're on the screen.
Most of them.
It's funny though, because if I saw the photos of these, I would have thought that these were metallics. The way that they've taken a photo with like the flash or the really heavy light, it makes them look like they're a sheen formula, but they're actually like a soft sort of matte, which is interesting. So that I think that's a good move. Matte lipsticks are still very popular, like bullet lipsticks. So good on them. All right, we've seen another Disney Frozen collaboration. This one is a little bit confusing, and I don't have all the information, but it is what it is. So this is a collaboration with Shiseido brands, not Shiseido, because it's a bit confusing, but Shiseido is like the Estee Lauder. It's a parent company, umbrella company, and yes, it has its own luxe brand, but it has a lot of other brands underneath it.
It does.
So this is not a collaboration with the Shiseido range. This is a collaboration with more of their drugstore type brands, including Maquillage, Snow Beauty, Integrate. We also have Senka. So they've got their like oil and their Perfect Whip cleansers that are really, really popular. They just have limited edition packaging with different characters on it. But it is, it's across a few different brands. They've just made interesting packaging on what looks like a lot of them existing products. Some of them might be new.
I love the Maquillage stuff, but I love what they do with their packaging anyway.
But their packaging looks like that anyway.
It does, but I feel like it fits the best with that sort of theme. Because it's like little icy crystals.
but they have that in, I think, silver is not in normal packaging.
Yeah. And they've just made it blue and pink, for Elsa and Anna. So
I think above it, what is that, Integrate?
That's Integrate.
I think they have done it really nicely. Like there looks
Very
like a perfume
pretty,
bottle and, you know, a nice sort of scenery with little silhouettes. That is carried over to some of the brands above it.
Yeah,
but
Senka.
So if you're familiar with these brands and you really like, what do you call it? Frozen.
Yeah.
They're fun little Christmassy things.
I like what they've done.
Yeah.
I like it. It's cute. Soul. Okay.
Yes.
So Soul Body, we have some new glow products. So we have the face and body highlighter and the glow oil and shimmer dry oil in a pink champagne shade.
Yeah. So pretty much they've just brought out a new shade to their highlighting products. So their large highlighter that they only brought out recently, and then their 2 body oil type products. So it's this new shade that is very pretty. It's like a pink base with a gold sheen to it. So there we go. I just want to point out as well that is actually the Soul Body Holiday collection. They didn't say that it's a limited edition, but it is for the holidays.
It's released for the holidays.
Yeah.
Cool. Tom Ford. So we have a couple of items here. These are available now at Sephora. So we have the Extreme Eye Color Quad Eyeshadow Palette in number 1, Badass. I feel so cringy saying that.
Yeah.
It's $88. I'm not a badass. Badass. So it contains metallic and glitter finishes, which is interesting. It looks to be like a burgundy shade, sort of a pink champagne, and then 2 grey tones. One grey, 1 sparkly black.
Yeah,
Hang on,
it looks
what
different
happened to the burgundy?
It looks different in every photo.
It looks brown.
This is the same. In the image that it has, like their marketing image, it looks really vibrant. You go, oh, the burgundy's really pretty. And then you go over to the swatches and
like,
the other photo, and you're like, it's concrete.
They should have called it bland ass.
Concrete ass.
Concrete ass.
Your ass is concrete.
They also have the Extreme Lid Lacquer Eyeshadow. This is $36. It's a glossy liquid eyeshadow lacquer. And it's supposed to be non-sticky with a long-lasting finish. And it is a reflective black.
Yeah, once again, not many people wear this makeup, and if people do wear this makeup, they're not buying Tom Ford prices. It's so weird.
I totally feel that as well.
Like, I don't see people going, I want a black, glossy, long-wearing, blackest black eye from Tom Ford. Like, it just doesn't work. It's very strange. It's almost like that they've released maybe a collection of clothes or something that they're like, we want makeup to pair with it for the runway.
And this is going to be our runway makeup.
This is our runway makeup, but we may as well sell it as well. I just think it seems really strange and very expensive. Yeah. $88 for the quad, $36 for the eyeshadowy thing. All right, we do have some new products from Too Faced. So they're expanding their iconic Lip Plumper Lip Injection Extreme range with 4 new shades. So they're all designed to enhance the natural flush of different skin tones, and they're coming soon. So it looks like we've got a red, we've got an orange, a dark pink, and a light pink, because I think their original one is clear.
I think it is, yeah.
So they're just bringing tinted versions. All right, a release that we're seeing on Black Friday is from Trixi Cosmetics. So let's clutch our pearls a little bit. Oh my God. They're actually releasing makeup.
Oh no, you've got to be kidding.
I know.
Is this really happening?
There is actually makeup.
Is this legit?
And what people have commented, which I think is completely fair, is it's taken them this long to release something that she's actually well known for. So Trixie Mattel is known for like the really extreme sort of makeup and blush and the eyeliner. She should be doing eyeliner. I don't know what's going on. But she's releasing a blush trio that's going to be called the Summer of Love Blush Trio. It's in heart shapes. It does suit her brand. It looks very much like Too Faced as well, especially since it's got the T on it.
Yeah.
But
I feel you.
Yeah, but there's 3 shades. One looks like an off-white. Now, I can't confirm if this is a highlighter because all we see is it saying that it is a blush palette. But it does say that it's bold, buildable, and blinding. So maybe it's a highlighter or a topper. I'm not too sure. But we have a very, very bright, vibrant pink called Side Chick. There's more of a peach called Girl on Girl, and then what looks like possibly the highlighter or a very, very light blush called After School Special. Along with that, because I can't let it go, they're releasing more glitters. So there's 2 new non-eye safe glitters in Love Child and Lava Lamp, and then there's an eye safe glitter in 1969. So we don't have prices on those yet. I assume the glitters will be the same as they normally are, but I'm not sure what the price of the blush palette is yet. But Black Friday, it's launching.
Excellent. Okay, last thing. This is from Ciate. They have a new Middle Eastern exclusive collection that has launched. So it consists of 4 palettes. There's 2 eyeshadow palettes. We've got Fashion Addict and Basically Addict. These are $69.50 US each. And apparently this particular website from Ciate does ship internationally.
Yep.
So you can get these if you want them. One is sort of a bright pinky purple orange thing, and the others leans more blue and cool toned with lots of blues.
And quite light. The shimmers almost look like they'll have a very frosty sort of reflect to them.
Yeah. Then there are 2 highlighting palettes. We have the Bloom highlighter palette and the Tempo highlighter palette. These are $54.50 US, so they're almost as expensive as the eyeshadow palettes. There is one for more fair skin and then one for deeper skin, I suppose.
Yeah, and these look very reminiscent of like the back in the day with the Anastasia Beverly Hills glow kits and whatnot. So this is really off-brand, I would say, for Ciate. I looked at these and I thought these were Makeup Revolution. So I was a bit surprised, but when we looked into it more, we found out that they actually have a completely different design team for the Middle East. And I don't know if they've got that for different countries or not, but pretty much Anastasia, or Anastasia, I'm not sure which it's pronounced, she is the creator, and I think she's like the creative director or something. She is not in charge of this sort of sector. Yeah. Which is really, really interesting.
Which is so interesting.
Yeah. So pretty much, it's not even like when NARS or MAC bring out region exclusive products like cushion foundations for the Asian region. It's not even like that because that comes from MAC. This is almost like they've divided the company into different sort of like vibes. Yeah. And they don't have the same creative vision. Yeah,
it's like someone else manages.
Yeah, it makes the creative
strange.
Yeah, it makes the creative decisions for the other branch. And I understand, like, to some degree that, okay, different markets want different makeup, but I still feel like with the internet being so global, it's just a really, really strange move. And I look at this and I don't see Ciate. It's so against their current design and their current brand that I almost think that this is damaging it a little bit. It looks really fractured.
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about.
It looks like Anastasia Beverly Hills and Novena.
Yeah, except
at least they talk to each other.
They talk to each other. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's interesting, but I think, there is some potential for this not going well for them.
And I question as well, would the formulas be the same?
That's exactly,
because they're cheaper.
I mean, it's all speculation, but yeah.
Because the big eyeshadow palettes, which do look a lot more trendy and fun than what Ciate usually release. Yeah. Like they go for, okay, makeup artists use it and this is versatile and it's quality. I wonder if that's the same with these because they look a lot cheaper. I'm really interested.
I'm keen to know too. All right, guys, so that's it for us this week, but it is time to dedicate this episode to a Beauty News VIP, and this week's VIP is Ellie.
Thank you, Ellie.
Thank you, Ellie, for supporting Beauty News, and thank you to everyone who supports Beauty News in whichever way you choose to do it.
Yes.
Kat, tell us about our emoji.
We're doing the fingers crossed because we have our fingers crossed that next week there'll be better releases. Because this week was like...
Please.
You're
like,
serious?
I really struggled this week. I feel like my favourite thing was the Colourpop brown palette.
Yes. Good point.
It's pretty scary, isn't it? When you're like, give me that $22 brown palette from Colourpop with
I wish
way
it was
too
brown.
many
It's
shades.
nude. Champagne and mauves and
Shampooed.
shampooed. No, but let us know in the comments if there was anything that you found interesting from this episode. Because
did brands really just fucking drop the ball this week?
Well, it's getting close to Christmas.
Yeah.
So I think there are a few brands like Colourpop that haven't announced their Christmas releases yet.
Not properly anyway.
We're still sort of getting trickles from that.
Yeah.
But besides that, people are just like, we don't care. We're nearly done. We're clocking off.
We're waiting for Black Friday.
Yeah, that's true. So, if you do want to check out our Black Friday video, it will be probably on the screen, maybe not. And also in the description box.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a fairly short one this week because everything was rubbish. And also we will be talking about releases in the Black Friday stuff. Let us know what you found interesting this week, if there was anything for good or bad reason. We do like to read the comments and we like to tally up the sort of monthly recap stuff. Yeah. So give us your feedback.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.